What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Inclement Emerald Challenger Mode Hardest Battles. Today we're going to be taking on Winona, the flying gym leader, and I gotta tell you, this game just gets harder and harder and keeps getting harder. This is the toughest trainer yet by far. It makes everything up till now look like a cakewalk. So here we go, we're going to kick this off. She's going to start out with Skarmory, and I send out Zapdos first. So we want to take this thing out as soon as we can. We're going to go straight for the Thunderbolt here. We don't want to leave this thing on the field for too long because he will set up on us. All the spikes and the whirlwinds and all that stuff. So we're going to get his ass out of here. And he's going to hang on with Sturdy. Nothing we can do about that. And he's going to go ahead and activate the red card, which is going to switch me out. It's going to bring out a random Pokemon from my team. Ends up being Tyranitar. It's not bad, but we really want to save Tyranitar for later on for when she brings out her ace. Skarmory's going to go for the setup moves. Stealth Rocks, Spikes is probably going to be next, like I said. This is her lead, so she's just going to try to set up. Tyranitar activates the Sandstorm, which doesn't affect Skarmory, unfortunately, because he's a Steel type, but that's okay. We're going to send out Snorlax here. We want to save Tyranitar for later. Like I said, he's going to be crucial in the later part of the battle. So at this point, I'm thinking I need to readjust my strategy a little bit here. Gonna get hit by a Steel Wing. Let's see how much it does. It's gonna do a good chunk of damage. Snorlax doesn't have the best defense, but the plan right now is to go ahead and curse up. So we're gonna get attack and defense boost. Hopefully we'll be able to set up a little bit on the Skarmory now that his red card is gone. We're gonna go ahead and heal up first with the Slack Off. We're just going to hang on, barely tank the Steel Wing. Now, if you noticed this last time, I switched up Snorlax moves a little bit. I have Slack Off now, which is huge considering in Challenger mode I can't use any potions in battle. So any healing moves like Slack Off are huge. It's so important in this battle. Snorlax is super tanky, and we're going to get hit by a Sandstorm, but that's okay. We're going to heal right back up that little chunk of damage with the leftovers. Skarmory's going to go for the spikes again. He's starting to notice that Steel Wing isn't doing as much as he would like it to, so he's going to continue to hit me with setup moves like Stealth Rocks and Spikes. Another term of Sandstorm is going to go by. You know, it's not the end of the world that Skarmory doesn't get taken out by the Sandstorm, because at this point, this thing's not really much of a threat to me. I'm just going to keep cursing up, and his Steel Wing's going to do less and less damage as time goes by. So he can't do much really besides use his setup moves. We're going to keep cursing up here. It's going to boost Snorlax attack and defense. This is important because Snorlax doesn't have very good defense, and most of her team are all physical hitting Pokemon. So defense is going to be important. Unfortunately, we got that Sandstorm in at the very beginning of the battle, so we have a long, grueling battle of Sandstorm every turn. Skarmory goes for Steel Wing again. As you can see, it's doing less and less damage over time because I'm going for a defense boost every turn with the curse. In turn, I'm also getting attack boost as well, so this is going to be great for the next Pokemon she sends out next. But we want to be careful because I'm pretty sure this Skarmory knows Whirlwind, and I don't know exactly how the AI works on this trainer. I haven't exactly figured it out to a T yet, but he won't use Whirlwind until I pretty much max out my attack and defense. So I'm safe with about 3 to 4 curses. I think that's what I want to go for here. So I'm going to just out-sustain him here with my leftovers and using Slack Off to heal up and using Curse whenever I can to get that defense boost and heal whenever I need to. Like I said before, I can't tell you guys enough, I can't stress this enough, how important healing moves are, like Slack Off, Recover, etc. in a run like this. So I think it's time. We're going to take this thing out before he whirlwinds us out, and all those curses will be for nothing. So we're going to hit the Body Slam and take down Skarmory. That's 1 down, 5 to go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, so we got ourselves in a good position here. We've got Snorlax on the field with almost full health. We've got a Sandstorm going, and we're also at, I think we're either +3 or 4 attack and defense on Snorlax. So we're in a good spot here. We do have some hazards on our side of the field, but that's okay. So next she sends out Dragonite. This thing is a monster, man. Let me tell you, this thing was giving me trouble. So right off the bat, I'm going to try to go for Rock Tomb, but he outspeeds, of course. It is going to be a Dragon Gem boosted Outrage. Let's see if my defense boosts were enough to hang on. And even at +3 defense, that Outrage is going to two-shot me. So we get the Rock Tomb off, which is essential for this plan. That's what we needed out of Snorlax. Doesn't do that much damage considering my attack boost, but the drop in speed on the Dragonite was the important part, and we got the Rock Tomb off, so that's huge for us. Now, he's going to be locked into Outrage. I don't have any Fairy types or any Steel types to resist this, so I don't have anything better to switch in. I think Snorlax did his job, and we're going to just try to heal back up. It's not going to matter. Snorlax is going to go down to Outrage. That's okay. We got the speed drop on him from the Rock Tomb, and that's what we needed. So Snorlax did his job. It was a solid turn. His Outrage ends, gets confused, and that's perfect. So now, who I send out next, I want to send out someone that will outspeed and can also take this thing out in one shot, because I can't allow this thing to survive another turn. He'll one-shot my whole team with Outrage. Everyone in my party pretty much will outspeed due to the -1 speed drop from Rock Tomb, except Tyranitar. I think Tyranitar is still too slow. If I send out Flygon here, I should be able to take him out. Dragon is super effective against Dragon, and thanks to the speed drop from the Rock Tomb, I will be able to outspeed him and hit the Dragon Rush. We're going to go ahead and not Mega Evolve here, and you'll see why later. And we hit the Dragon Rush, which is huge because it's only a 75% accuracy move, so that was so crucial. We hit the Dragon Rush, and that's 2 down. Dragonite is down. That's so important for this battle because her Dragonite was such a threat to my team. So we got that thing out of the way. We're in a good spot here. Let's go. We got Flygon on the field. He's immune to the Sandstorm. Let's go. And she's going to send out Gyarados next. And we're going to get hit by an Intimidate, which is not good for Flygon considering he's a physical attacker. That's okay though. I do have a super effective move on him, and Rock Slide. Gyarados is part flying type. The question is, will I outspeed? And I do, luckily. Flygon gets the Rock Slide off. Let's see how much this does. And yikes, not very much at all. We're going to get hit by Waterfall here. We'll see how well Flygon can take this. Hangs on just by a little bit. So, I'm thinking here, I don't have very many options to switch into this. I think Flygon's just going to take one more turn on the field. I'm just going to go for Rock Slide again, hoping for a flinch or a crit. And we get the crit. Let's go. Let's go. Unfortunately, though, not enough to take him out. One more Waterfall is going to do it for Flygon here. It's all right. We got him pretty low. We took out the Dragonite, and we got Gyarados pretty low. So Flygon did a good job. And Gyarados has leftovers, apparently, so we can't stall him out and let Sandstorm take him down. Just going to send in Zapdos. I think Zapdos is definitely going to outspeed, and we'll just be able to finish him off in one shot. He should be able to outspeed anyway. Zapdos is my fastest Pokemon, and that's what I need at this point. Now, another option would be to send in Raichu and use Extreme Speed, but I just don't know if Extreme Speed is going to be enough. It'll definitely be faster, but I'm not confident that it'll get the KO. I think Zapdos will definitely outspeed here. This is the safe call. This is the right call to make here. We're going to take a little chunk of damage from those Stealth Rocks because Zapdos is a flying type. It's unfortunate. But we're going to go ahead and use this turn to get a Tailwind off. Because here's the thing, Gyarados really isn't the problem here. The problem is who she sends out next, and you'll see. When she sends out her next Pokemon, it's go time, for real, I mean it. Zapdos is going to hang on by a sliver from that Waterfall, which is just what we need. With the Sandstorm damage, he hangs on by one health, and that's all we need, baby, that's all we need. Zapdos still hanging in there for one more turn, that's exactly what we need. It's time to take this thing out with Thunderbolt. Gyarados, you've been a problem for me. It's time for you to go, buddy. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. 3 down. 3 down, I think. 3 down, 4 down. 3 down, I think. 4 to go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We're making progress. We still got a long battle ahead of us. This is a long one. This is a long one, guys. Zapdos is gonna go down. That's okay, he did his job. We got that Tailwind up, which was the most important part. We needed that Tailwind to get up, and you'll see why in just a minute. Now Raichu is the next part of the plan. We needed Tailwind up, and we need Raichu on the field. For this, she sends out her ace, Altaria. This thing is by far the strongest single Pokemon that I've had to face this entire game. This thing gave me so much trouble, but we have our plan. We're gonna go through with it, and let's see how this goes, baby. Let's see. Mega Altaria. Gonna go for the Nuzzle here, get the paralysis, and that's huge. We need to cripple this thing as much as possible, or we're just gonna wipe to this thing. Altaria uses Earthquake, and that's definitely gonna be it for Raichu, but that's okay. Not only do we have our Tailwind up, but Altaria is also paralyzed now. The paralysis is permanent, unlike Tailwind, and paralysis cuts his speed in half. That's right, cuts his speed in half, and that's so crucial because I need to outspeed this thing or else it will one-shot my entire team. So let's go ahead and send out good old Gengar. Let's go. Whenever I need to get the job done, I send out Gengar. Now, this thing, Mega Altaria, is a Dragon Fairy type. And yes, I had to learn that the hard way as well. So we have Gengar set up with Venoshock and Dazzling Gleam here, as well as Hypnosis for just in case Hail Mary. But I'm going to go ahead and do some math in my head here, because Venoshock and Dazzling Gleam are both super effective. But Venoshock is Stab, which is a 1.5 boost. So that's going to be around 95 power, versus Dazzling Gleam is 80 and not Stab. So I think what we have to do here is go for the Venoshock. It's going to do more damage. Unfortunately, and I don't know why, my Gengar hasn't learned any good poison moves like Sludge Bomb or anything like that. I had to teach him Venoshock. But anyways, let's get on with it. I'm faster, I outspeed, hit him with the Venoshock. It's super effective, and it's not enough to take him out. It's not enough to take him out. Altaria goes for the Dragon Dance, trying to compensate for that speed drop from the paralysis. Right as the Tailwind runs out too. So let's see if a +1 speed Mega Altaria with paralysis and no more Tailwind is going to be able to now outspeed Gengar. Let's find out. And it's not enough. Let's go. The D-Dance was not enough to compensate. Gengar's going to outspeed. We take out his ace in the hole, Mega Altaria. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I know I say that every time I get a KO. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. But I get excited. You feel me? Let's go. Sends out Togekiss next. No big deal. Do I outspeed is the question. Now this thing is part fairy, so Venoshock is also going to be super effective. It's a matter of who moves first, who has the highest speed stat. It's always a gamble. Gengar is really fast, but so is Togekiss, so I don't know who's going to outspeed who at this point. Now, I could switch to Tyranitar, who will definitely be slower, but we have to consider what his moves are. What is Togekiss's moves? So, I know that he potentially has a Focus Blast or a Moon Blast or something like that. So if I switch into Tyranitar into a Moon Blast, it's not going to be good. I don't know if I should switch him just yet. Here's the thing though, if he goes for a Focus Blast, he wouldn't go for Focus Blast against Gengar because it wouldn't affect him. So we're going to switch into Tyranitar hoping that he goes for a just standard flying type move. And he does. He goes for the Air Slash. That was a good switch in. Tyranitar is going to take that like nothing. And Tyranitar has come out to play, baby. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I know the enemy is shaking in his boots right now when they see Tyranitar on the field. Let's go. I'll say it 1,000,000 times. But we're not done just yet. That's right, folks. That's right. Before we go ahead and attack, there's something else we got to do first. React to the Mega Ring and let's go. Let's go. We got a beast on our team now. Mega Tyranitar. That's right. We got a Mega Tyranitar now. He goes for the nasty plot and he just screwed himself. Because guess what's coming next, baby? It's a Stone Edge. If it hits, and it hits. Let's go. And you know that's going to be a one-shot because Mega Tyranitar's stats are off the chart. Let's go. That's a one-shot. Togekiss goes down. We're in a good spot here. We're in a really good spot here. She's got one Pokemon left. We'll see how well it stands up to Mega Tyranitar. We'll see. And she sends out Sigilyph. Now this is easy food for Tyranitar. Let's go. It could outspeed. It will probably outspeed me, but Tyranitar is going to take whatever attacks this thing he has to throw at me. We're going to go for another Stone Edge here. Super effective. Should be another one-shot. And he goes for Cosmic Power. It just looks like he's out of options at this point. Now he's going to be +1 defense, +1 special defense. Is it going to be enough to save him from the Stone Edge? A super effective stab, base 120 power Stone Edge from a Mega Tyranitar. It's not enough. He gets taken out. Let's go. I knew he wasn't going to be able to tank that. Let's go. Mega Tyranitar, my ace in the hole, saves the day. And that's Winona down. Hardest gym leader in the game so far, by far. And hardest battle in the game so far, by far. I really struggled with this one, guys. I had to go around looking for potential new teammates, try to moving my team around, different combinations of Pokemon, different strategies. But what really did it was when I found the Mega Stone for Tyranitar. And that was the game changer, baby. That was really the game changer. Mega Tyranitar is a beast. He's got 700 total base stats. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. But this was a super fun one for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching it as well. If you did, be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. More videos definitely to come. Thanks for watching.